I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name's Amy and I'm so glad to have you. I hope you're doing well. Today we're doing a pick a card all about what is their karma for hurting you. Family edition. So if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, it's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what's up? How you doing? It's always good to connect with your energy and I really appreciate you being here. So I have done somewhat of a pre-shuffle of the oracle cards. Those are sitting to the side in their stacks, and I will be pulling tarot as we go, and I also will be getting initials and charms at the end of each reading, so be sure to stay tuned for that. So let's just get into the decks here. Now keep in mind, this is a general reading, this is a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information will be down in my description box below. Okay, so this is going to be number one. This is the Selenite wand here. And then we have the Disney's Villans tarot deck. Number two is going to be the clear crystal quartz. And this is the zombie tarot deck. Number three is going to be this amethyst. And the deck is actually going to be the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. So take a moment, see which one you're drawn to. If you need a little bit more time, I do insert a little video with some music for you to sit and kind of chill and see which one you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, there's probably a message for you in more than one stack. So with that said, I'll see you beautiful magical creatures on the other side. Bye guys.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic.
Hey group one, all of you that selected the Selenite wand or you were drawn to the Disney Villains tarot. This is going to be your reading all about their karma for hurting you. Family edition. All right, so this is the pre-shuffle that came out, so I'm going to go through these first, and then I'll be drawing some tarot, and then we'll get the initials and charms at the end. All right, let's see. Your commitment is being tested. Okay, what is their karma for hurting you? Cauldron, synergy and healing. We have obsession. Ooh, there's a lot of intense energy here. We have Nyx, Enchantress of the Night, secrets, Vigilance, subterfuge. Yeah. We have ancestors, 3. They hiss a quivering so deep, only roots of your soul can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence. An ancient chill walking upon the spine. Yeah. Ooh, this is heavy, you guys. Grounding. We have sarcastic. We have shameful. Ooh. We have manipulative. We have very dark. This is dark. Yeah, this is heavy. The energy of this particular group is pretty heavy. We have gossip. And we have lying. Okay. Then the last card here, we have Wiccan Witch, Religion, Occult, Worship. Okay. Now let me go ahead and get the tarot here. This is an intense particular group. So if the energy, whatever happened between you and your loved one, your family member, isn't intense, then this probably isn't going to be the group for you, just so you know. The obsessive energy is pretty intense here. I want to find out. You got some ancestors involved in this karma here. I feel like this person is probably haunted by you, and there isn't a lot of calm energy here with the Nyx energy. I feel like they probably have a lot of dark dreams about you. Whatever happened between you two haunts them, and I feel like they know they were wrong. Okay, if you're wondering, do they even realize what they did was wrong? Yes, they do. And for some of you, they knew it was wrong and they kept doing it anyway. Okay, so they're going to have a hard time with anything that requires commitment. They're going to not be able to commit to people, places, and things. Okay, they're just not going to be able to. And I feel like the sarcastic card is almost like life is sarcastic with them. Like they're treated roughly by the world because of what they've done. Because I feel like for a lot of you, this is almost like an ancestral curse that this person has kept repeating. It's something that probably went through your bloodline. It feels traumatic. I'm not going to get into the details about it because that's not really what this reading's about. But I do feel like this is something that probably took place at a very vulnerable time of your life. And because of it, you've had a hard time grounding your energy. Now, I feel like for some of you, what's going to happen is as they continue to have these bad dreams, as they continue to kind of lie to themselves about what happened, even though they know what they did is wrong, I feel like they also feel like that on some level you asked for it, kind of thing. Like you asked for them to do whatever this is. Okay, it's a really kind of sick way of justifying nasty behavior. Let's get into the tarot here. Okay, we have the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins. We have the Five of Cups. You guys probably want to see that one too, huh? Five of Cups. All right. I'm going to get 3 more. Oh, here's one more. Okay, we have the Nine of Coins. It's in reverse, so I'm going to leave it in reverse. I'm going to get the top. We have the Nine of Wands here. Okay, yeah. Woo! I feel like this person is just not going to be able to rise. We have the Tower. Okay. Yeah, I feel like what's happening to them is there is a constant stream of Tower moments where they're having to deal with their own bullshit. Okay. And I feel like they lie to themselves and say things like, well, you know, on some level you had it coming. Even though they know what they did is wrong. There's going to be a lack of peace here, definitely, with the Nine of Coins in reverse. Like, they are going to have a hard time just getting the things that they need, like their daily needs met, because I feel like it's almost like every time they try to rise above, every time they try to do something, they're unable to truly commit to it. So, example, a job. Let's say they start a new job. They start off really good, and then their commitment kind of wavers, and they start slipping up at work, like they show up late or they don't show up at all. Their work is lackluster. People start talking about them. There's always gossip about this person because they don't realize that the thoughts that they have going on, their subconscious thoughts, they're actually playing them out in everyday life, you know. And I feel like this person thinks a lot of themselves with the Nine of Wands. I think they think they're a survivor. I think they don't realize that they are themselves a predator. Okay, they don't see what they did as necessarily predatory. They do see it as probably something they shouldn't have done. It was wrong, but hey, you know, you had it coming, so whatever. And they live a lot of their life in regret. Regret of not doing the things they wanted to do. I think at some point they're going to want to reach out to you, and they may not. They may block themselves from doing that, which blocks the kind of course correction of this karma, because they actually really need to try to reach out to you. They need to try to make amends. They need to try to make this better, even if you don't receive it well. Okay, you don't have to receive it well for this to be a kind of a course correction, because in order to get to that place where you're reaching out and making amends, there's a lot of stuff that has to go on within this person. They have to become aware of how toxic they are. They have to become aware of their lack of being grounded in reality. I think they have an overblown ego, and I feel like they really don't understand why things are so difficult for them, like why they can't get to the next level, why they can't manifest anything. I feel like with the Ace of Coins here, their manifestations are just blocked, and the things they manifest tend to bring them back to this situation, to facing this reality, whatever this is, okay? The universe keeps handling them in a kind of a sarcastic way, in a dark way, because of the shameful things they've done, and they need them. The universe wants them to come back and make this course correction so that they can move forward and help break this generational curse. I hesitate to use that kind of terminology, but it fits for this group. This may be a behavior that's ran throughout your family. It could be addiction. With this obsessive card, I feel Pluto energy here. It could be addiction. It could have something to do with sexuality, but it seems like it's something that follows each generation, almost like it's genetic, okay? But this person, and you in particular, are at a place in time in your family where you can break this curse. That doesn't mean forgiveness, okay? It means healing. There's a difference. You know, we don't always have to forgive our perpetrators or the people who have done us wrong. You know, everyone's pathway is different. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? But it does mean that this person needs to try to make amends, whether you receive it or not, okay? This is really about you healing this stuff. Okay, whatever this was, whatever this toxic, intense situation was, your challenge in life is to heal it. Okay, as you heal what happened to you, you heal your generations. And many of you have ancestors around you who are trying to help you through the situation. Now, this person, they have ancestors around them too, telling them that things like, your perception of this is completely skewed. You were wrong. You took advantage. You manipulated. This is a shameful thing you did, and you need to make it right. You need to heal why you did it. You need to find out within you why you did this. And for many of you, this person had the same thing done to them. It's like a passed on kind of energy, and they need to rise above their stuff, okay? And whether they forgive who did them wrong or not, their challenge is to rise above and heal. It seems like for you two in particular, this is a very strong energy. It's like, how do I explain this? There are certain people in family lines who have the ability to heal their generations. And you and this other person are two of those people. Your particular situation, whatever happened between you two, seems to be very powerful. And it could be that you are very powerful. Like, you have a very powerful energy about you. You have a natural healing ability. And so to kind of trigger that, you're going through the process, okay? This person is going to be really blocked. They're going to have a hard time getting grounded in reality. I think the shame that the ancestors are projecting on this person is going to bring them to a place of guilt, of conviction, okay? Of the wrong they've committed against you in particular. And I feel like this person could have done this to other people, all right, within your family. And you may not realize that because you guys don't really talk about it, but this is a repetitive behavior. And I feel like this person's also done it to people outside the family. So this is someone who is particularly nasty, okay? They're particularly dark because on some level they enjoy what they're doing. You know, if this is a narcissist, they enjoy being a narcissist. Like, they enjoy the power. I feel like if they've actually physically hurt you or in some kind of way caused trauma, there was something within them that got fed by that, because this person feels powerless. They feel powerless because what they do to other people was probably done to them, and it's a learned behavior on getting power, feeling powerful this way, although it's not really power what they're feeling, okay? They're feeling actually like the energetic breaking of a heart. You know, I feel like your heart was broken, their heart was broken, and I feel like for a lot of you, it's left you not feeling like you think other people feel, okay? We have subterfuge here, okay? So what may be going on with you is you keep getting in your own way. You get in your head about stuff. You constantly question maybe the things you're doing, the people around you. Maybe you have a hard time trusting people, which is very common when we've had this level of betrayal within our family line. And this is really about you healing, you holding space for grace for yourself, and understanding that the only competition you have is with yourself. Okay, that's all you need to worry about. Karma will take care of this person. They have two choices: to either deal with what they've done and heal and try to make amends with people, or they can linger in this dark manipulative energy, which means they will continue to do the things they did to you to other people, the people that will have them around, okay? Because I feel like a lot of people push this energy away. They're manipulative, but they usually are always found out, and people get distance from them. Even if they never confront them about it, they just get their distance. You know, they keep a distance from this person because they feel energetically that they're a little dangerous, you know, psychologically. I think there are people within this family that keep their children away from this person as well, or they're always on guard. You know, family can have this kind of group denial going on about certain people in the family. You know what I'm talking about. Like, you know, we know that this person does this, but you know, they're family. That's what I hear. But they're family. And at some point that their family energy is going to run out, because people are going to see the truth of this person, okay, if they haven't already. And some of them have, but they're in denial about it. They don't want to deal with it. So we pretend like a holiday is about happy family time, and it's not real. It's not based in reality. It's not grounded, okay? I feel like your ancestors are around you trying to help you through this situation, but you have to ask for help. If you want help through this situation, be sure to reach out to them, okay? Because that's what they're there for. They really want to help you heal this and move forward. They don't want you stuck in this kind of cycle where you're dealing with this stuff for the rest of your life. Now, trauma, of course, we always kind of deal with it the rest of our lives, but we can deal with it in positive ways. And I think that's really where they want you to go, where, you know, you become you may already be in this energy where you're very self-aware of what's going on. You're kind of aware of your own behavior. I tell you what, when you become aware of your own behavior, it's very healing, because although you may not be able to stop it, you have commentary on it. So if you start, you know, acting in a toxic way with someone, a lot of times you can be like, oh man, you know what? I'm acting out my toxic behavior and I'm sorry. You can kind of put that out there to people. It's a level of wisdom, of just being really aware of, you know, your own patterns of behavior. And that's very healing. That really helps you open up your world, because you know that you need to take a moment to kind of pause and reflect on situations instead of reacting to situations. And that is a huge step. Because for many of us who have had trauma and things like that, we are reactionary. You know, when we feel threatened, however that's triggered for you, a lot of times we react very strongly. Sometimes it's an overreaction and people don't understand it, but it comes from trauma. It comes from having to live through horrible things, you know, and to be able to get control of that knee-jerk reaction is extremely powerful, because the energy from that knee-jerk reaction then gets fed into a more positive state of being and awareness. Yeah, so I feel like this person has probably a lot of people lying to them, because I think they have lied about you. They've lied about other people as well. I do think this person is a gossip. It's so weird. It's so weird to have someone like this be a gossip. I think they talk about I also think they have inappropriate conversations with people who don't care. I think they're they're one of these people who have experienced a lot of trauma, and they just lay their guts on the table all the time for people, how they feel about people. I think they don't hide it very well. And as they move through life in this energy, they're going to have a more difficult time hiding the state of being. Okay, so let's get some initials and charms. Okay, let's see what we got here. Now, these could be initials of your person, your family, where you work. It's some kind of meaningful initials if it resonates, okay? Let's see, the person or you. We have Y, I. We have a U, an A, an S. We have an E. We have a K, we have a Q, a D, a J. It's so weird when they come out even numbers like this. A M and I. It might spell something meaningful. It may be initials of a last name or a person in your family. Just take what resonates here. We have a tree, we have a Hello Kitty, a starfish, we have a guitar, we have the Eiffel Tower, we have notes, we have a dragonfly, we have a key. That is wax, okay. We have another dragonfly, a mermaid, a butterfly, a fairy, a turtle, and another key. Okay, now this person could be an air sign. They could be Gemini, Aries, not Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I'm also feeling like it's almost like their conscience is constantly trying to talk to them, okay? They're constantly being reminded of this, and they have a little bit of disassociation going on, and they've been lying to themselves about it. So, you know, it's like there's a whole complex drama going on in their mind that never happened, okay? This person feels very unstable as well, and so keep that in mind, okay? And if you have to see this person like family gatherings and stuff, you know, watch out, okay? Because this person I don't feel like they're very stable. They just can't commit to anything, and even to themselves. So it's this very kind of deep, dark sickness that they carry around them. And we have the tree, and it's presenting upside down. And what I'm feeling here is roots. Although the tree at the top may feel like it's cut off, you can see this charm here. We have see the tree is upside down, and the tree on top that would be above the ground is kind of cut off. So I feel like for many of you, although your tree may not be flowering, your roots are very deep, okay, and very healing. Allow the energies around you to help you heal. Take time for yourself and be compassionate. I feel like for some of you, you may feel a call to travel that might help you heal, getting away, especially if you live around the place where this happened. You know, you may feel this need to kind of travel away from that or expand your horizons. I'm feeling a lot of Jupiter energy here, a lot of Sagittarius. And I feel like, you know, you guys are gifted. We have the music notes and the guitar here, and I'm feeling like a lot of you may be drawn to music, or you're a writer. There's some kind of creative gift here that you can use to help express your emotions, and it will help you heal what happened to you. It will help give voice to it. I feel like for a lot of you, there's power in healing of this generational issue through self-expression. It's really important that you express yourself. And, you know, there may be people in your family who don't believe you. You know, they don't believe you. And what's really odd about this is that I feel like a lot of the people who don't believe you have had this experience too. So it's almost like they're so deep in denial, they cannot give you compassion and grace because they can't give it to themselves. A lot of people project that kind of stuff. And I think you would be really surprised at the depth of this kind of dark energy that many people in your family are carrying. And a lot of them have gone to therapy, or they've thought about therapy, but they're trying to deal with it in a more quiet way. And what's happening is they're doing it quietly. Maybe this is in the future, maybe this is you, but what's happening is it's manifesting within your family as denial. Okay, so you may be having a hard time like getting together with family. Like every time there's like a holiday or some kind of expectation of you showing up, you kind of get sick to your stomach and you're just like, I can't literally make myself walk out the door and go. Okay, when you reach that point, it's time for you to kind of cut the tree down. Okay, it's time for you to kind of cut the tree down and start regrowing your own tree. Okay, because I feel like energetically when we start having that repulsion to kind of get with people or our family or whatever this is, that is your guides in the universe saying you're ready. You're ready to do this work where you grow your own tree, where you don't depend on other people validating your experiences anymore. And when you do that, when you sever your ties with this person, with possibly parts of your family or however this resonates, take what resonates here and leave the rest. I feel like there's going to be a deep healing. Like all these roots go very deep. Deep healing, and your ancestors, your angels, your God forms are all around you. All you have to do is reach out and ask for help, and they will be there for you, group one. So that's what I received for group one. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe, and I'll see you beautiful, magical people next time. Bye, guys. Hey group two, all of you that selected this clear crystal quartz or you were drawn to the zombie tarot, this is going to be your reading all about the karma of your family member for hurting you. So first I'm going to get into the cards that came out in the pre-shuffle. Dianic Witch, Femininity, Goddess, Fertility. What is their karma for hurting you? We have Healer, Witch. We have Rebirth, 31. There's a death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It's a mighty rising, O flame resurrected. Okay, we have What do you need to release? Blinded to pain. Lady of Masks, the Shaper, Reclamation, Vanity, Surface Appearances. And we have Skull of Flowers, Creating Through the Ashes. All right, we have Lazy. We have Breakup. We have Addiction. We have Intuitive. And we have Talks about you to others negatively. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and get some tarot as well. I'm going to get 5 tarot. I can just tell you right now, first of all, this person feels like they're really vain, and I don't think they did anything wrong. Okay? If they caused you pain, they either aren't aware enough, which means I feel like they're very shallow, or they know and they don't care. Okay, and what's happened is they're not able, I feel like for some of you, you've cut this person off, okay, they've cut you off, however this resonates, okay, or you just may not have as much contact with them because of what happened here, and I feel like they are not able to kind of pick up the pieces and go on. That rebirth that they really thought they were going to have by releasing you is not happening. They're stalled out here. And I feel like with the Lazy here, I feel like they're unmotivated to kind of get it together. They may be lost in some kind of addiction or addictive behavior. But they still talk trash. They talk shit on you to people, anyone that will listen. It's like they're trying to spread negativity to you. They don't wish you well, but their intuitive hits are being blocked. Like their intuition isn't as strong as it used to be because they're lost in this shallowness. Their intuition was never what they thought it was. It's almost like they thought that they were this, like, example, great witch, great healer, great, you know, gifted psychic or whatever this is. And I feel like it's actually blocked. And the intuitive hits they're getting are keeping them on this kind of unmotivated, blocked pathway, because what happened here feels very painful. They caused a lot of pain to you. Okay. And they haven't taken notice of it. They haven't owned it. And because of that, I feel like for some of them, like their self-confidence, this vanity, this I think I'm great, like I think I'm beautiful, I think I'm handsome, I think I'm hot, that energy is dissipating. Okay, like they're not as self-confident as they used to be. And for some of them, they wear masks. Like they never let people see who they truly are because they're always trying to get over on people. Okay, we have the Empress, the Emperor. Wow, this all dropped out. The King of Swords, the Page of Cups. Let's get one more. I'm feeling the bottom one. Okay, all right. So I feel like this could be a mother, a grandmother, a grandfather, a father figure, a step parent. It feels like parental energy here, okay? And I feel like for some of you, this is like a narcissistic mother or a narcissistic grandmother or a narcissistic aunt who maybe had a lot of input in how you were raised or whatever this is that happened. This may be, you know, an aunt who has been talking trash to their sister, which is your mom or whatever, about you. It almost feels like an energy of like where your family kind of gangs up on you, you know, and where you're this, I have this Page of Cups here, you know, you're just kind of like, what the hell happened? Like, why all of a sudden are you guys like being so horrible to me? You know, why are we cutting me off? Like, what happened? I hear some of you say, like, I'm your kid. How can you just cut me off like that? But I feel like this is being based on a lot of, we have the Queen of Hazards and the King of Swords here. And I just feel like people, it's almost like there are people who are stirring the pot and making it worse than it actually was. And now it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. And I feel like as a family, because a lot of people have fallen for the words that were said, like they've taken sides. There's a lot being blocked within the family. I feel like, and I don't think I've ever gotten this, but if there's a family business involved, it's stagnating. Okay, the connections they used to have aren't there anymore. And I feel like for a lot of them, a lot of them don't understand how painful this was for you. Okay, and I feel the Page of Cups is pretty much a little bit on their own, all right? And I feel like the person who did you wrong, there's a breakup brewing, okay? And it may be a breakup between the Emperor and the Empress. So, you know, your parents or aunts and uncles or grandparents, or some kind of breakup here. For some of you, they're trying to cause you to break up with your person. This is all about your partner. They don't like your partner, and because of that, they've cut you off for whatever reason, or you've cut them off. And the problem is that they feel like your partner is lazy or unmotivated and lost in some kind of addictive behavior. This isn't going to resonate for everyone, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. I love to have you as a member of my tribe. Okay, and I feel a lot of gossip here. I feel like this is someone, I'm hearing like a nosy Nelly who keeps talking about you. They keep kicking up the dirt. They keep kicking it up so it can't heal, okay? And I feel like most of them are telling, you know, this narcissistic energy that what you did was right. You know, this narcissistic energy is at work being like, it was right, the right thing to do, tough love kind of situation. And I don't think they realize how tough things are for you right now. I feel like there's some depression here as well. I feel like almost like this Page of Cups energy is in kind of a state of shock. Like they can't believe that things got this out of control. And the problem is I see healing here, but I feel like the healing isn't necessarily within your family structure. It's more within yourself. I feel like the universe is trying to help you heal this so you're more confident and you can move forward. These people who did this to you, because I feel like for some of you, this is like a small group within your family of like older people, like grandparents or mothers or aunts, aunties, people like that, uncles, who are just like, they want you to break up. So if with your person, they don't like them, they think, and maybe your person does have some addictive issues, or maybe you do, and they feel like this is tough love. This is how it works, okay? So you're supposed to struggle. You're supposed to have a hard time. What they don't understand is that what you really need is their love and support. Okay. And I feel like your person isn't as bad as what they're saying. I feel like your person is like you trying to handle their own stuff and getting ahead. You know, they may have made some missteps here and there with your family, but I feel like they don't have negative intentions towards your family. But for some reason, it reads that way. This is a very controlling element within your family. Okay. The Emperor is all about control. Okay, so I feel like this is a very controlling mechanism, and they all have decided to be blind to your pain. So if you try to go to a family member and talk about this, they're not going to be very compassionate, okay? Because they've been told by this other energy that this is what we're doing tough love, this is how it works. Yeah, things are not going to be great for them, but that's the whole point of tough love, because they're addicted to this person, or they're doing some addictive behaviors. If you've had past addiction issues, they think you do now because of this person. They think that this person is encouraging you in your addictive behavior, and I don't feel that's what's happening here at all. I feel like you're trying to heal and be happy. You know, you're finally trying to do what's right for you, okay? And I feel like for you guys, they're really afraid that you're like going to have a kid with this person, so they really want you to break it off. For some of you, you already have had a kid with them, or you're going to get pregnant and have a kid with them, and that is like their worst fear, that you would have a child with this partner. Okay, so if they find out you're pregnant, or you are pregnant, or there's a child involved, it makes this energy even worse, more nasty, more invasive. I feel like for some of you, these people, like aunties, uncles, cousins, even older cousins, if you've had like some bad reports at work, there are people in your family being Karens and calling your work and complaining about you, or your partner, if that's a possibility. And it's almost like the manifestations for this family are somewhat blocked here because of this nasty thing they've done to you. I don't think that you were prepared for what happened. For some of you, when they cut you off, or this big, huge fight, whatever this was, it came out of nowhere in a lot of ways. Like you felt like a deer in headlights. That's what I'm getting with this Page of Cups. This poor little Page of Cups has been through so much. You can see his face is a little bruised, like his clothes are tattered, and he's just confused. He's like, huh? What? You know, I feel like for some of you, they have kept the dislike of your situation, your person, or however this resonates for you, to themselves until that moment where it just all came out. It's like a people pleaser who finally loses it, and they just blow, and it's super toxic, and it seems to like scatter. I'm seeing like, you know, shotgun pellets, how when you shoot a shotgun, the pellets kind of scatter sometimes. That's what I'm feeling here, like a scattered shotgun pellets everywhere. Like there was destruction on a massive scale, and it's almost like I'm feeling those shotgun pellets like go into each family member. And it was like whatever happened here has affected each relationship within your family. And because of that, this person is going to have, they're going to have a lot of issues connecting with people. Like the damage they've done is going to manifest in their relationships with those people. Okay. So, you know, karma is going to take care of this. Karma is going to even this out. I think this person really thinks they're attractive or beautiful. And I feel like their looks are going to fade. What's going to happen is the ancestors, their guides, the universe is going to start having them see the ugly within their soul, their ugly within themselves, move forward into their appearance. And so when they look at themselves in the mirror, instead of seeing this beautiful picture, which I do think they're very attractive, they're not going to see that anymore. They're going to see the ugly come out of them. And so they may start getting a little obsessive about the way they look. They may start having some obsessions about food, about their vessel. And you may see a person who goes from very flashy and very confident to very quiet and very plain, because they can't seem to connect with that confident part of themselves, because it feels like a falsity. It's not real. It's a mask. It's an illusion. And their role, their challenge in life is to go deeper within, to become a true blue, authentic expression of themselves. Instead of taking out the war that's going on within themselves on other people, they face the war within, and they start fighting those battles to see the truth of themselves. And many times when we're guided to seeing the truth of ourselves, it's very, very ugly. This person's probably going to go through a dark night of the soul, where they just lose everything they had, every foundations they had. They just seem to kind of be washed away, and they're left with this reflective image of how ugly they are, like what kind of pain they caused. The pain that they refuse to acknowledge they caused you, they're going to feel it intensely. And what's going to happen is the people around them are going to be blind to it. They're not going to connect to it. They may try to reach out and talk to people in your family. They may reach out and talk to people that you know, like friends and things like that, or a church group or a group that you guys are both in or have both been in. And it's going to seem like there's no compassion for them, because I feel like people, what's happening is as they begin to see the more ugly parts of themselves manifest in their physical appearance, other people are going to see it too. If they don't see it, they're going to feel the energy, and they're going to be like, oh, I think I misunderstood this situation. Oh, did we really do that? It's almost like these people got caught up in this web this person spun, and it's like they have a moment of where they wake up. You know, they start to see this person as they really are, and they begin to understand how they've been, you know, it's almost like they're under a spell. Like this person casted this, you know, incredible illusion to make people separate themselves from you and to wish this breakup. And I feel like the breakup energy they want to have for you is going to happen to them. They're going to manifest it in their own life. And many times when people come from a very skewed point of view and they're really manipulative, the bad things they wish upon others actually come back to them. Also, you may be doing like return to sender spells or prayer or protection prayer kind of thing. And so what they send out to you with intention or talking, a lot of times if we talk to people about negativity, on some level, we're trying to manifest that for the person, it's going to come back at them. And they're going to find themselves in a broken relationship, or they're going to find themselves on the outs themselves with a family. So, you know, keep that in mind. We're going to get some initials and charms for you now. Okay, let's see. We have an A, an N, we have a K, a Y, we have an X, we have a U, we have an R, we have an S. Let's see, we have an R, so 2 R's, a Z, a C, an A, 2 A's, 2 R's. Let's see, we have a P, we have an O, and we have an M. These could be your initials, their initials, or some kind of connection you guys have together. Okay, we have the cat, that's Leo. We have, I always call this like the Mickey Mouse key because it has little ears on it. We have the fleur-de-lis, we have the yin-yang. That does not come out often. We have a seahorse, we have the notes, we have the grapes, we have a dragonfly, we have peace, and we have a dolphin. Okay, I feel like this person's not going to have any peace. Okay, they're just not going to have any peace. I feel like this is the kind of person who, like, after a hard weeks of work, they like sit down and start drinking and relaxing. And I feel like for a lot of them with this grapes here, I feel like their drinking might get a little out of control, which is going to kind of trigger this whole thing where their own issues, their own ugly comes to the surface. People are going to see it more. I feel like they're going to be late to work more. They're going to get more uninterested in their work if they work. And I feel like a lot of them are going to feel just completely unmotivated to kind of fulfill any of their obligations. It's almost like they're just not going to care anymore about their appearance or about how they appear at work. And it's really going to lead to some tower moments for them where they have to face some things about themselves. We have Leo here, fire. I'm feeling Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And I feel like there's a lot of drama here. Like they love to cause drama. They love to be the center of attention. And what's going to happen is people are going to see the ugly part of that. The ugly, I feel like this person is an emotional vampire and they feed off of attention. This is someone who has been prone to being a show off. And that's why when this happens in your family, it feels almost so dramatic and overblown. And that's probably why you feel like, huh? Like, what? Like, this is insane. Like, I didn't know you guys felt this way. And it's going to come out almost like an explosive energy. Maybe it already has. But I feel like what's happening for you is you're getting balanced with the yin and yang here. You're seeing people for who they truly are. You're going to find out who your family really is and what you want your family to be like. I feel like you are going through a situation where you're learning what your strengths are. And if some of you have felt like your family was your strength, I feel like your ancestors, your guides, your angels, your God forms, your daemons, whatever you deal with, are bringing forward the fact that you don't need a codependent relationship with anyone in your family. You can stand on your own 2 feet and go forward and start your own family, start your own thing. You know, you deserve better than this. That's what I'm getting very clearly from guides. You don't deserve to be treated the way you're being treated. And sometimes our family isn't our blood. And that is a major lesson for a lot of people. Sometimes, you know, your holiday gatherings won't be full of family members. They may be full of people who are just like you, friends who become family. So I feel water here as well. There's quite a few water. So we have Aquarius, not Aquarius, but we may have Aquarius here because I said it and I'm feeling that as well. Aquarius can be very flighty. And I feel like this person may have that flighty kind of feeling. Also, the water here is Cancer. I'm going blank. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So they may be any of those, or you may be those. It just depends here. So that's what I'm getting for group 2. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3. All of you that selected either the Amethyst or you were drawn to the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. This is going to be your reading all about their karma for hurting you, family edition. So what I'm going to do first is we're going to go to the cards that came out in your pre-shuffle. So we have Gossip. What is their karma for hurting you? We have Abuser. Ooh, this feels heavy. Aries, they may be an Aries, you may be an Aries. What is their karma for hurting you? Two-faced. Wow, okay. This is really ugly for family. Stealing partner. Okay. We have Breakup. And we have Boss. Okay. All right. What is their karma for hurting you? Family edition. Sea Witch. Natural forces, connection, power. Hiding your true self. I'm hearing snake in the grass. Matriarch, mother of homestead, rejection, opportunities, consequences. This feels very, this feels gross. I'm just going to be honest. Like, it almost feels like a partner of a family member has hit on you or been inappropriate with you. We have infinite possibilities. We have Coming of Winter, 11, which is a master number. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it's time to lay your quivering chest upon winter's coming. Ooh, a lot of cold energy. The end of a tough cycle approaches. And we have masculine energy here. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some tarot and find out more about this situation, about their karma for hurting you. And I feel like you've been lied on, okay? I feel like this is someone that you have confided in within your family. It could be a cousin, it could be an aunt, it could be, it feels like there's masculine energy here, but that's energy, not gender. And I feel like this is someone you confided in, maybe about some abuse that's happened within your family, and they didn't believe you. They've also gossiped about it. For some of you, this may be a separate situation where they're lying on you and telling people that you're trying to steal their partner. This could be a cousin or something like that, that is lying and saying, hey, they're trying to break me up with my person. Like, they actually think that they can come onto my partner and my partner is going to leave me, kind of thing. And that is not what happened. What happened is their partner, their whatever, came onto you. and it was inappropriate and it felt gross and you rejected them and it hasn't gone well because that person has kind of stirred the pot with this family member and gotten them to gossip about you and say things that aren't true. Now that may be a totally different situation from the other situation that I'm talking about, where there's an abuser going on that it's almost like they're trying to hide the horrible things they've done to you. We have matriarch here as well. So it could be a narcissistic mother or a narcissistic grandmother or a narcissistic aunt or sister or an older sister who used to take care of you or has a lot of input in your life. And I feel like for them, their possibilities are really blocked because this is gossip. On either story we have going on here, this is gossip. This person is actively gossiping about you and they've said some really nasty things. And I think to your face, they have tried to appear like they're on your side so they can get more info, more dirt on you, so they can further gossip and malign your name as well. And I feel like this person has got you in this Aries energy where you're like in a warrior energy. Like, let's go to war. You want to go to war with me? Let's go to war. And I feel like for you, this war is going to end well for you. Like, you're going to have people who aren't for you leave your life. You're going to see people's true colors because of this. And maybe that's what's going on right now. But what's happening is that the people who are gossiping about you are going to find that for some of you, your whole family is being gossiped about in a certain kind of community. For others, the gossip is going to turn. It's going to turn on this person, and people are going to really start to see their true colors, and they're going to feel misled. And I feel like a lot of people are going to become aware that if they're gossiping about you, they're probably gossiping about them too. I feel like this person is talking about everybody in the family. They really like the family drama. They like the tension. They like something to talk about because they are a boring person, okay? And they perceive this gossip drama energy as power, okay? But it's not power. That's not real power, okay? It's a facade. I feel like there's a cold energy here. It's like this person is going to start to be met with a lot of cold energy from the family, and the partner, the situation where there involves like a third party, like a partner who had some kind of inappropriate situation go on with you, there's a breakup brewing for that, okay? Definitely. They won't stay together because I feel like the negativity, this person, it's almost like they got scared. Since you rejected them, they got scared and they were like, oh man, I have to kind of cover my tracks here. So I'm going to blow this person up in a negative way. So people will never believe what they say. Okay. And what's going to happen is people are going to find out that what happened is what you said. That's what happened. Okay. That they came onto you and you rejected them because you would never, ever like betray like a sister, brother, cousin, mother, father energy. Okay. You would never, ever do that. Like, what, and I feel like you were a little insulted, well, a lot insulted, that someone would think that you're that kind of person, you know. And I feel like for some of you, this is like an auntie, like an older auntie who just loves to sit and talk shit with other people. And what's happened is their spinning web, their gossip has gotten out of control. Yeah. And there's going to be a lot of coldness come to this person. Okay, let's get some cards here. This is the Three of Potions in reverse. Okay, so that fun energy of like hanging out with your relatives and gossiping and stuff like that, that is going to turn into not so much fun. I feel like they're going to be confronted by somebody, and it may be your mother. It may be your mother, an aunt, or someone who holds you in high regard, who knows what they're saying is bullshit. Okay, they just know it. We have the Sun in reverse. I'm going to leave that in reverse. And I'm feeling like this person is going to have like, I'm feeling like pressure applied to them for them to tell the truth and stop gossiping. I feel like people are going to be like, you need to stop gossiping so much. You're causing so much drama in our family. And we all know what really happened. We all know that such and such really did this. For some of you, this person just, it's almost like they pick someone just to pick out to talk about, and then they exaggerate the stories. This person is a gossip either way you go. We have the Two of Presents here. I think balance is going to be restored for you. I think you're going to see who in your family you can truly trust. And I feel like there is a feminine energy and probably a masculine energy. This could be your mom and dad. This could be a grandma and an uncle or something. But there are two people I'm feeling that are going to be very defensive of you. They're going to speak up for you. And they're the ones that are going to call this energy on their bullshit. Okay, they're going to be like, you can't paint the sun for us. We know you're a gossip. And it may be because years ago, they were the victim of this person's gossip. Okay. And this may be a situation where they learned long ago that, hey, you know, if I speak up about this person, you know, everybody blows me off. But now it's like, it's you. And so it's different. It's a kid. Now they're talking about their kid and they're going to be like, like it's one thing for you to talk to me and talk about me like I am not a child of God kind of thing, but it's another thing for you to do it to my kid. That's not going to happen here. Okay. It's not going to happen. So I feel like this person's going to find a lot of energies within their family kind of get really cold. I feel like those family events that they love going to because they get to gossip, I feel like there actually will be some of them that don't get invited. And that's going to be a huge wake-up call. And I feel like someone's going to say, you want to know why you weren't invited? Because all you do is run your mouth about shit that's not true. You tell things about people that have told you in confidence, who have trusted you, and you twist them to your own advantage. Yeah, this is someone who is just needs to get a life here. We have the, let's see, Six of Presents here. It was in reverse. I'm just feeling like, for you, because I flipped the card, I don't feel it in reverse. I feel like there's a lot of healing coming for you. And it happens because of these two people here. It's energy, a masculine and a feminine energy here. They're going to help mend bridges within your family for you because you have been done wrong, okay? But the thing is that you have to be open to that with the infinite possibilities. If you're not open, if like the situation was so bad that you just can't believe these people would think this of you or whatever, then maybe, you know, you need to give it time. You know, just because people offer to build bridges with you doesn't mean you have to accept it. You can say, you know what, not now. I just need more time. I just need a little bit more time because I'm learning. I'm learning who people really are. And when I return to the fold kind of thing, I want to know who's for me and who's not. And so far, it looks like only you two people are for me. You two people and maybe their children or your brothers and sisters or whatever, your siblings. And that can be a very shocking thing to know that people, your blood doesn't have your back kind of thing. And I feel like there's a lot of heartbreak with that, all right? But I'm being pulled to this boss card. And I feel like it's like a side note. You have boss energy. And a lot of times when a person has boss energy, parasites get attracted to that because they want some of it. They want some of that. So they kind of try to vampire off your energy. And this kind of gossip is a kind of emotional vampirism, okay? Because it's stealing your joy. It's stealing your happiness that you had at one time with people in your family. And it's kind of blocking you from being able to build a bridge. So, but the thing is that you have to live in the truth of how you feel, all right? You can't heal what you can't feel. So if you're feeling a distance from you and your family, then just honor that. Honor that you need space. You need time. Don't allow, because I feel like the masculine and feminine energies here have really good intentions towards you, okay? They really want to heal the situation. They want you to be at family dinners. They want you to feel comfortable with your family. And the problem is that you just need time and they're going to need to be patient. What's going to happen though, as you take your time to heal, these two are going to give that gossipy energy hell. They're absolutely going to give them hell. Every time this person brings something up, they're going to cut them down. They're going to put them in their place because I think they feel like, you know, again, it was okay for you to go after me, but to go after someone else, like someone's kid, is just wrong. It doesn't matter if that kid's 30 or 14. It's wrong to go after one of our children, okay? So because of that, we're going to set you right every single time you cross the line until you learn that there are some things you don't say about people, especially your family. All right. I just feel like this energy is like, you know what? We're just going to end this end this tough cycle. We're going to end this bullshit, you know, and we're going to try. It's almost like they're trying to bring new energy to the family by standing up to this person. Okay, we have the Four of Needles here. Okay, so there is recovery coming after the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, which would be the situation. It would be, you know, whatever this is that happened, you know. I feel like this person, if they're in a position of power within your family, they're abusing it. They're abusing their power they have with other people, and these two energies are going to call them on it, and maybe that's part of what's happened. These two energies have called this other energy on their bullshit, and it's caused this kind of weird separation within your family, okay? Just know there's recovery and healing coming for you. So it's important, though, that you honor where you are. If these energies approach you like they invite you to come to a family function or whatever, and you're not ready, just be honest and say, you know what, with all the drama and craziness that's gone on in this family, I just need some time away from you people. I just need some time away from you because I don't feel like we're family. Sometimes I feel like we're enemies almost, and I don't want to feel that way about my family, and I want to be able to talk to people in my family and trust them, but I don't right now. So I don't want to be around people like that. It's almost like you're going to start choosing who you want to be around in your family. You're going to be around people who are true blue for you, and that may just be a couple of people, and that's okay. You know, family isn't about quantity. It's about quality. It's about people who really get you and understand you and aren't afraid to speak up for you, especially when someone in your own family comes after you. I feel like this is just a really nasty situation that has gotten out of hand because of this gossipy energy here. Okay, so let's get some initials for you guys. We have a T, an M, a Z, a J, an A, two A's, AA. Maybe they're in AA or they need to go in AA. S, maybe there's a drinking problem here. I, maybe there's some kind of addictive issues with the gossiper. A U, an H, an X, a W, an R, a D, a K. We have a B, and we have a P. Okay, so these are their initials, your initials, initials of something that happened. It may be initials of one of these masculine, feminine energies as well. I do feel like for some of you, AA is coming up, so they may have an addictive issue that they're dealing with that causes them to act in some crazy ways. But here's the deal. Addiction does not justify backstabbing your family, okay? It just doesn't. And, you know, you learn that in recovery. Like, you have to take responsibility for your actions. And until this person does, they're going to find that people in their families, when they start talking, cut them off. Don't give them space to talk anymore. And this masculine and feminine energies that I feel like, it may be masculine or feminine. It may not be two people. It may be one person. Just take what resonates here. I feel like they're going to start feeling like they've been blocked in a way. And for some of them, it's going to trigger this addictive behavior to go out of control. All right. But it's going to allow them to get help for that. They are going to have to take responsibility for the things they have said in order to make this right. Okay. And it doesn't mean that you have to be open to that. You don't. Be truthful, be honest, be authentic about how you feel. Okay. Don't fake it. Don't placate it. Don't make it okay. All right. Stand in your truth. Okay. We have a guitar. We have a crucifix. We have I think this is a Hello Kitty. A Hello Kitty. We have a key, a wheel. We have a butterfly and a star. Okay. And I feel like this because we have the sun in reverse over here as well. I just feel like all of the illusions that they have painted for people are going to be destroyed. They're going to fall away, and people are going to see the truth underneath the mask of this person. And they're going to be met with a lot of cold energy. A lot of them may be very religious. They may be Catholic here, and they may lean into that. And I feel like this person, if they're Catholic, they go to confession a lot and they confess the bad stuff they're doing, and because of that, they feel like it's okay. Like, well, I went to confession, so you know, whatever kind of thing. And it's almost like it's almost like they're using their ability to like fall back on their religion as an excuse to act in a bad way. It's a very clustered and really screwed up way of thinking about religion, and it could be from addiction. They could have addiction issues as well. And I feel like they're going to have a hard time really communicating with people. That motor mouth that they've had where they ran their mouth, it's almost going to be like they don't know the proper things to say anymore. They don't really know how to communicate with people. And through recovery, through therapy, through, you know, maybe these two people confronting them, they're going to learn a more compassionate way to communicate, not only with other people, but with themselves. Okay. So, all right, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.